Hello friends, welcome to the channel, Bob here, and today we're doing something not different particularly. This is Secret World Legends. If you're an old subscriber, you may have seen a few older Secret World videos that I did before. This is when it was just the Secret World. Secret World Legends was a re-release, like a revamp, I guess, that, you know, a fair amount of the old community didn't like. I think from what bit of research I've done, I think a lot of people felt that it was kind of dumbed down. A lot of the synergies and the way that character progression and weapons worked was simplified. Yeah, and so amongst some of the old players, it's not particularly popular. But there are some players who are enjoying it, and there are some players who kind of prefer the changes. So what are you going to do? But this is on Steam and it's free to play, so I thought I would kind of come back and have a look. Secret World is one of those MMOs, much like City of Heroes, that I thought at the time was amazing, and I wanted to play it more. And yeah, but for whatever reason, it's just because I tend to play so many different MMOs. It was one of those ones that just fell off the edge of the MMO table, and yeah, and I never really played as much of it as I kind of would have liked. First of all, this is not a comparison to the Secret World. I played that game. I put some hours into it, but not a huge amount. Although I do remember how the combat and stuff worked. So I guess I can kind of give an impression of how that may be different. The reason that I wanted to play more of this, and the reason that I'm playing it now, is that it's very story driven. With I think pretty much most of the content is voice acted as well. And I always wanted to just play through it as like a story-driven RPG. Essentially, it's got all of those. I mean, they call it something. They don't call it an MMO. They call it a multiplayered RPG experience or something like that. But I think essentially it's an MMO. And it's got all of those trappings. You know, it's got raids and dungeons and dailies and achievements and all that kind of thing. So yeah, but I kind of initially looking at playing through it as a story-driven RPG. So there's enough waffle. Let's do that. I don't know what's going to happen next. I've literally just loaded it up, so hopefully, okay, yeah. So it's taking us into the character creation screen. Create new character. Okay, let's double click. Yeah, as I said, like when I played it before, the reason I wanted to play it was just to go through the story, because a lot of people say the story is really good and it's all voice acted. Well, we're obviously going to be a Templar, or Templar, I think we would probably say in the UK. What have we got? Head choices. Okay. Oh god, he looks a bit styled. Let's go with that. I like the bushy eyebrows. I don't want to make too much of this. Hair. Normally when I play games, it's normally the hair that I change the most. This is kind of like a modern day, like horror kind of Cthulhu inspired experience, in case you were wondering where it was set. I like the eyebrows. Facial features. Does that include beard? It does. Oh, okay. Well, that's very disappointing on the beard front. I mean, why can you not have a big beard? That'll do. That's like a slimmer version of me, I would say. A slimmer, younger version of me. We'll stick with that for now. Oh, you can choose your clothing as well. I'm not sure if anyone's read them before, but I've recently started reading the Jim Butcher books. Yeah, I don't want any glasses. Chest. I think we need something practical that you would probably... Oh, you get a coat anyway, so... Can we have a green top with like a... Oh, hello. Looking for more of like a punky sort of look, I guess, that maybe they haven't got. That's quite natty. Let's go for... let's go for practicality. Legs is fine. Shoes, fine. It's all fine. Ah, now here's the first... Oh, okay. What's a Ravager? Fist. It changes your clothing anyway, by the looks of things. Oh, I like this. Yeah, sorry, I've just started reading the Jim Butcher books about the modern day wizard, private eye kind of thing. Magus, Demolisher, Trickster. So I'm not sure if you had this choice before. Or maybe there was an option to just choose what you wanted yourself. I think you have to be careful because the game has changed so that to upgrade your weapon, which is the focus of your skills and your skill tree, you kind of upgrade your weapon over time by feeding it weapons of the same type, and you get like rare, epic, legendary, and all that kind of thing as you go along. But it seems as though you kind of need to be careful at first. The Warlock class is Assault Rifle and Blood Magic. Okay, I think that hopefully I can change this when we go into the game a bit more. So let's just do that. Nickname, first name Bob, surname. Okay. Now this is quite story driven. There's a lot of reading, like a lot of voice acting, I believe. So I won't. So you can do the natty one that they give you, or you can. Let's go with my chosen one. Yeah, so it's quite voice acted, so I won't talk through that. Already in use. That kind of makes sense. Bob Abracadabra. No, that's terrible. Oh, I know. Let's see if this is taken up or not. No, it's not. Cool. So yes, I think the way that your character progression, combat works, weapons work, the way you upgrade weapons, all that kind of thing has all changed. I think combat's changed. It used to be tab targeting. Now it's like a aim arcadey type thing, like Guild Wars 2 maybe. I think one of the things that people were disappointed about was before you could choose skills from lots of different weapon trees and general trees, like for synergies and all that kind of thing. But I think all that's been removed essentially, which is disappointing. I'm hoping that the story is pretty much intact. Although I believe I did read that whereas all of the three factions were working against each other before, I think they're kind of working together now, maybe. I'm not sure. Quite a long awkward silence, quite a long load period. I mean, I'm running the game from an NVMe, so I'd hope it wouldn't be too slow. Let's hope it's not crashed. Some people were talking about the game hanging, etc. So this looks like that may be the case. Well, this may not even get off the ground. But I will still put it up because it may give you an idea of what you may face if you want to play the game. The music's still going, but, well, oh no, it has crashed. Great, okay, well, I'll come back. Hello, welcome back to the video. So, I've switched off my VPN and antivirus and stuff and whatnot to see if that helps. Let's try again. I think the bar got to about there. Oh no, it's going further this time. Okay.
Tokyo, where the military is maintaining a heavily guarded perimeter around the site of last month's terrorist attack. The Japanese government has stated that an unidentified radical political group released a biological agent in the Tokyo subway, less than 1 kilometer from Orochi Town. Although the area has been evacuated, there have been eyewitness reports of activity inside the perimeter, including ongoing fighting between Orochi security personnel and armed civilians. Authorities are denying these reports, and the military has barred anyone from approaching within 100 meters.
I should have put the... This is me, I should have put the text on, sorry, so you could read the text, but they're talking about a virus that's been unleashed. Subtitles, sorry. I don't remember that image before. What I can remember, I think what's happening is we're kind of having some sort of magical awakening, I think. I like the picture. Oh, hello, okay. So.
Closer, child.
Okay, so audio options, subtitles in cinematics. Yes, there we go. Hopefully that helps. Although the text, although everything is quite small, but hopefully it will be fine.
The world trembles. You must learn or be swept away.
Okay. The character, I must confess, I'm not sure if there was a graphic revamp when they did the kind of release with Secret World Legends. It looks pretty nice. The characters look the same, so press F. Okay, you've woken up in your bedroom, which is transported into a small cemetery. Proceed forward and learn more about this dream. Okay, accept.
Haste.
So it looks like some dudes are all some dead dudes. I picked up my weapon. Weapon's giving me like a. My weapon has given me a left mouse click and a Q. You must equip the weapon. Holy smokes! Okay. Inventory. So
The dead
ephemeral.
are rising to the siren song. Destroy them.
So that's my ephemeral chaos focus. It's got item power 1, well, it's got a weapon power, so it seems fairly familiar so far. Finish off the trapped zombie.
Basic abilities are as effortless as breathing, but power abilities draw upon your reservoir of energy. Lay the dead to rest. Silence the call.
Okay, so there's no tab targeting. This chaos thing feels a bit. It feels a bit like magical karate. I guess.
Be mindful of the voices.
Listen to the voices that whisper in your sleep.
So there's a little bar down the bottom there that's built up to level 15. So when I use left mouse button, take some of that bar down. I'm not sure what Q does. Anyway.
You must learn focus and control. The Watchers will intervene only in dreams and only once. Every weapon becomes a unique focus for your abilities. Chaos spins in the focus you carry. Master the paradox, control the singularity, and embrace the doppelganger.
Oh, attacks have a chance to fill up 2 to 4 paradoxes. Acquire all paradoxes to unleash a random, powerful attack. Okay.
Speciality Spotlight.
No, let's. We won't go through that for now. What I like about the game, and the reason I kind of come back to play through it, is
The Rakshasa have also come to feed the sun. Have pity, but spare them no mercy. They will not have The world shakes, the dead rise. You will be tested.
okay. So I'm assuming number 1 is kind of like my random, powerful attack when you've built up all the paradoxes. Not sure.
You
You
are
are
cursed
cursed with free will.
Oh, hello. Some dead dudes. Okay. Attacks, I'm kind of putting status effects on myself as well by pressing 1. I'm not quite sure what 1 does, but that's fine. At the moment I just seem to be mindlessly nuking things, essentially. I've got some more dudes to kill. Oh, we've had a crash. Okay. Well look, things are really not going well here. That's 2 crashes straight away, so yeah. Okay, so weirdly the game let me continue. Now fighting the Gatekeeper, the Gravekeeper. Lever handle, which we've taken. Yeah, it was a really weird crash. It kind of let me continue. Really odd. Oh my god. Approach the Dream Architect. Okay.
Revenants do not follow the call. They follow death. You cannot leave this place while it lives. Be agile. Be confident. Your life depends upon it.
So I've got like an active dodge. There we go. Placing the lever. Control R, send mission report. And you get some rewards, it looks like. Start a talisman reward bag. Open this bag, and we've got luminous chain, which increases my stats. I believe this is the kind of stuff. I don't think that clothing and stuff gives you armor. I think it's talismans. What I do like, obviously, I think probably most of all, I mean, obviously the voice acting, story and stuff's also really good, but I love the immersion. It's really got a nice kind of a...
Make the right choices.
Lovecraftian feel, I guess.
Fighting eternal darkness is a fool's errand. Wisdom is the light that drives the darkness away.
Okay. Pyramid schemes. You've landed in a dark and forgotten corridor. Okay.
The torch, child. We speak in metaphors because alien minds cannot decipher them. Your path will be equally puzzling. Wisdom must be your torch.
So very Egyptian-themed dungeony type thing here. Oh, nice. Is this a little puzzle? It might well be. It wants me to stay on these ones, does it? It looks like. Yes. It's a bit Indiana Jonesy. I really like it. Just at the bottom there, above my abilities, you've got these paradox symbol things which are not built up to full yet, so maybe I need to build those up to full.
You are with the chosen, but you must choose for yourself.
I seem to have these two voices with offering me advice. This is really nice. Some more symbols on the thing there. Okay. So this appears fairly straightforward. But who knows? Looks like it's this one right back here, doesn't it? Yeah. And then this one. There we go. That was easy peasy. The game used to have this thingy where you would, it had its own like internet connection where you would connect up to the internet. Oh, there's blood on the floor. We'd connect up to the internet to.
Even if this is
This is merely a dream.
Yeah, the two voices seem to have slightly opposing opinions, maybe, or advice. Yeah, so there were certain things we had to connect to the net to work out puzzles and things. And this game, the game had its own. Okay, well in we go. Hey! The game had its own like internet thing, which is really good.
They are the cats prowling at the walls of reality. You are the mouse.
Oh God.
It is best to remain unseen.
I don't seem to have to scroll in close to my character. I'm assuming there probably is a maybe a first-person view, but I'm not sure. Okay.
A clever mouse creeps carefully to avoid stepping on a trap.
Interesting. So the themes change. We've gone from Egyptian to, I guess, more modern day.
It's not my place to intervene, but then
Oops. Mines. When it said avoiding traps, it's kind of like, yeah, pretty obvious. Here's loads of mines. Just walk around them. Don't get past the mine cluster. I don't seem to be able to interact with any of them. Oh my God, is there a jump? There is. Okay, jump puzzle. Whew. Deactivate the electrified floor. See some folks here who thought they were immune to electricity.
where the cat walks, the clever mouse will walk unseen. A mouse cannot defeat a cat face to face.
Oh, he smokes. So now we've got a field of vision. Sneak past and disable the warps. Disable the war machine. Oh god. Okay. There doesn't seem to be any way to sneak, as in crouch and sneak. Not that it's told me anyway. But I quite like the game's got a lot of different mechanics for an MMO. Oops. Okay, fella. Let's turn you off. Okay. Oops. The water was electrified again there, but it looks like it's 3691. Okay. So, the war machine gave us a code, 3691. Okay. Okay.
Talismans can protect you, strengthen you, and focus you. But they cannot save you. Nothing can save you, but the choice will set you free one way or another.
So I think I've gained a level there. The game also has levels now, where it didn't have levels before. Got a new weapon that increases my... a new talisman that increases my stats. Fair enough. Oof. It's a bit jerky there.
We have no time to spare. Shouldn't we consult the Council of Venice first?
Now is not the time for argument.
What was that? Something's coming out of the ground.
Go now.
Where do I need to go? Engage the creature. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's Cthulhu. Go and find him.
Don't hold anything back.
Wow, look at all these dudes with their different abilities. I can probably... This is called an unutterable lurker. Okay, well, that was only going to end one way.
And be mindful of the voices that
Be
whisper,
mindful of the voices.
for they speak the truth.
Okay guys, I think I'm going to end this video here because it's turning out to be fairly long, but I think then the next video I'll carry straight on from where we left off. I don't want it to be super long. Let's just see what if we get to a natural finishing point here. It looks like that may have been it, maybe yesterday. No, we're still going.
Good afternoon. Are you... From the look of things, I guess that question is moot. Bee problem? There's a lot of that going around. I represent an organization headquartered in London, a very large organization with branches across the globe and connections in every government, although we see ourselves as a silent partner. We pull strings, big strings, prime ministers, presidents, kings. Dark days are coming. The world is in turmoil and we're recruiting. Soldiers, agents, adventurers, crusaders. And we offer good terms, a fresh start, a network unlike any other, unlimited resources, a fantastic medical plan, and a way to harness and use your incredible powers. It may be a big transition, but look at it this way. This is a unique opportunity. You have been chosen. You have been granted powers beyond what most can imagine. So you can either be an outcast in a world that will never understand or accept what you've become, or you can join others like you. Take a stand against a rising darkness, and embark on a journey into the unknown, into the hidden places, into the secret world. The choice, as we're so fond of saying, is entirely yours. But know this. Your emerging powers will attract plenty of attention. And not everyone is as accommodating as we are. On your own, you'll be easy prey. You might not last a week. This will get you where you need to go. There are instructions inside. Use it or don't use it, it's your prerogative. You won't see me again. I trust you'll make the right decision. By the way, our organization is called the Templars. You may have heard of us. We've been around a while. Good day.
So I think we're about to be deposited in London, or what they have, created as London. Yep, so I'm going to stop this here because this video has been fairly long. It's basically been the intro, I think, although I think there may be some other intro bits to come along. Dropped off by a black taxi.
Sorry, can't let you through without authorization. Look, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it's not.
All right, lads, D.I. Shelley, they're with me. Do us both a favour and don't go flashing that letter around out here. The boys on the cordons haven't been briefed. As far as they're concerned, this is all just heightened awareness after the terrorist attack in Tokyo. But I don't deal with the bureaucracy. I deal with the truth about the secret London, about the Templars. I'd say, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. But you have no idea. Even I only get as involved as I have to, for the sake of us little people. You've seen it on the news. The Tokyo incident. That's what happens when your new crowd lets things get out of hand. Not here. Not on my watch. That's the deal. That's always been the deal. You'll be safe inside, Eldwick. Go see one of the prophets prophesying up the road by the tube station. They'll fill you in on the kind of crazy you've got ahead of you. Best be prepared. My sincerest condolences.
Okay guys, well this has been the initial intro to the secret world. I'm not sure if it's a game that you've played before or seen before. I've essentially started playing it just for something a bit different, you know, getting away from the sort of fantasy, sci-fi, cyberpunk thing. I've always been a big horror fan, particularly like Lovecraftian stuff, and like I guess what you would call more like British horror tales and, you know, that kind of thing. I'll stop the video here, and then what I'll do is I'll do some more videos so you can see what you think. So far it feels very similar. Even the combat to me feels very similar so far, but I haven't really got into the character progression yet, so we'll have to see how we go. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching.